Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? How you all feeling tonight? You're live with me, and by the side of me, Philip, co-host. We are literally in that time of night. It is literally 7:12. We are a little bit late. We do apologize. We were just doing something in the background for the live show, and do you know what? It was just made. It was made it. It's amazing night tonight. But it's October the 11th, 10th, and finally we're not far off from Halloween, are we, Phil?
No, it's quite a lot of people's favourite time of year, don't they? Halloween's pretty cool, I'd say. Because kids get involved, doing trick or treat.
Yeah.
I think best part for me is binging in front of TV, watching all classics.
all the classic work, really, all the classic films. Yeah, actually, no, I love Halloween, tell you the truth, but I don't usually do the films much in Halloween, believe it or not.
What do you normally do at Halloween then, Drew?
Um, do you know what? I usually go out. I travel in this time of year, so for me, I'm a dad, but because my son lives with my ex-wife, co-parenting, one of the best. We work between each other. Um, I have my own little space where I go out traveling and filming or doing something really random and just making really fun time on the road. I actually, I plan to journey to different locations, and I'm actually coming up to you soon for one of my journey locations, if you remember rightly.
Yeah.
How do you feel like about what we're gonna be doing? What's your plans about it?
What when you visit? Did you say?
Yeah.
Oh well, around our end, Sheffield, South Yorkshire area, there's plenty of places to always drop by. My favourite one, when it comes to
Yeah.
results as such, is the prisoner war camp in Sheffield. Now that will be interesting to take you up there because obviously your skill at communicating with with spirits.
Are you on about the mediumship stuff?
Yes, it'll be good to know what comes about in that area. So
Do you think with the spiritual stuff, when we go investigating that, what do you feel like? What do you think I'll pick up mainly the most? Not the history telling, but what you think in your mind what will happen that night if I do come up?
well, with previous experience of what people's been before, it'll be highly emotional. I would have thought because there were obviously prisoner of war, so there'll be a load of emotions going off. I probably see that when you're down there, you'll be picking up on that.
I'll probably be I don't know, maybe giving you the spooks of Halloween. Maybe, I'm not gonna be in time for the Halloween, sadly to say, because I'll be after bonfire works and then Halloween processing coming into Christmas. So this be a massive big. Are we gonna go live? Are we gonna do a live ghost hunt? Are we gonna do pre-recording instead? What
locations that we're at most likely going to be pre-record because signal's absolutely shocking.
Wow, is it that bad?
Yeah, but at the end of the day, don't worry, it's all good, isn't it? People will get to see all that.
Well, yeah. But first of all, I forgot to do my thing. You know where we are live right now? Because I'm trying to work out where we're live.
Yeah, we're live at the moment on the NTV YouTube.
Okay, hello YouTube. What the hell? Hi, hello. Where the hell are you all? Come on, YouTube.
Obviously, the NTV Facebook channel.
Whoa, actually, hello Facebook. Hi, hello. Come and say hi over here. Hey, Julie. Do me a favor. Shout it out, Julie. Mod, Julie. Everyone give her a mod. Give her a clap. Hi.
And I'm also a team member of TSP, Team Spirit Paranormal.
See, I'm not talking to you. You guys never fight me as a team member. See, that's it. I'm done. I'm done with now. Spirit Paranormal, you're a lovely bunch of people. I haven't seen these guys for ages, though.
Yeah, it's sadly, even such as myself, I'm always busy. So I think it's just down to scheduling and stuff. But I'm pretty sure Leslie, because she's team leader, Team Spirit Paranormal, I'm pretty sure she'll be bouncing back and there'll be more invests coming and chat shows.
More type of like shows, chat shows and stuff like that. Do you know? I haven't been out ghost hunting now for quite a bit. I really haven't. No, I haven't for a bit, but we're going next week. And we're planning to actually go on the hunt. But then coming to Sheffield, or Rotherham, side with two ways. Rotherham and Sheffield.
Yeah, it'll be a mixture between them both.
Yeah, just a very confusing place that is. But some of the great people is down that way, isn't it? Like Lee Steer, John Sixcent, well,
yeah, there's a mixed batch of people that's in South Yorkshire area. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not starting an argument in paranormal field, but why are they battling against each other all the time up in that area in Yorkshire? Why do they all battle? Because they're from the same area.
To be honest with you, I don't know. I don't take no notice or at all.
I tried to not do this much, but I'm like, I have seen a few things, and I was like, come on, guys. There's plenty of room in the big ice world type of thing. But no.
I think you hit nail on head. I think it should be really about talking amongst each other and sharing notes.
Keeping it sharing, isn't it? Keeping it going.
Yeah, that's what it should really be all about.
It should really be all about that. Do you know, we haven't done much over this last couple of months. What are we expecting to do on Entertainment DNTV?
I don't know. Drew, what have you got in plan?
Do you know what? I got a giveaway. I got some competitions. I've got to get outside this house, start doing live in public eyes again. That's going to be fun. That's no word. That is going to be fun because when you do live in public eyes, you do get some people having right fun and ridiculous stuff. I remember many years ago I used to do that, and oh man, hey Nigel Potter, how you doing, bud?
Hi, Nigel. Oh, thank you.
Thank you. It's been a while, Nigel. It's been a while. I think a lot of people have forgotten about the MTV. Don't worry, we're not here to say we want numbers, okay?
I'm glad you're doing well, Nigel. Brilliant.
No, it's been a long time with doing stuff on you. It's been a long time.
It's not been a very comfortable year though, but we'll bounce back.
I think this year has been a very weird year, especially moving into my new place, getting my feet in, my bearings with the neighbors, and finding my way, directions of like where to go, what to do, type of thing. What about you?
It's just normal life for me. I'm always busy.
I know. But I have got good news though. I am starting the gym.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm gonna do with the gym?
I'm guessing it's gonna be to lose a bit of weight or tone up.
So, do you know what? I'm actually going to speak this out. Nigel Potter remind me something I said I was going to speak out today. I have got 1,332 members in my group page. Oh, well done. Congratulations, Nigel. So, and I need to put this out there because I said it the day before and a couple of days before. DNTV was built in 2019, 2020, 2017, roughly about as DTV and then DNTV.
Yeah, I'd say so, yeah.
Okay. So over the years, we built up awesome people. We had some emotion roller coasters. But what we decided to do with the NTV, we do work with the paranormal field, but we do stuff on the side as meaning to support them. Now with the NTV, it's an actual soul trading business. It's actually a full-on business. It's not what we call wannabe type of company. We actually have got our own business, and that business is what we do. And I'm going to come out of it because you'll be seeing it again soon. We advertise companies. We're an advertising service, okay, and we interfere and we podcast for people. Okay, we offer them the service for a nice little wage, and we support them. And we've got a big company coming soon, slowly another big company and a few others in a pipeline. And a lot of people, hey Natalie, how you doing, sweetheart? A lot of people claimed we've done a lot of things. So I'm just gonna state this out there. It's really important, even if you're not a business, it's really important to promote your social media network. Hey Emily, how you doing? When you're promoting your business, you're gonna get people following you, and you're gonna get people want to subscribe to you. But you have to remember, if you can share it out, that'd be great, Natalie and Emily. If you all can share it out, it'd be great. Thank you for the support, and you're more welcome to come into the live. As I was saying, you're going to get followers and supporters and NFL.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to make this out to really be an interesting live. We haven't bought the followers. We actually did work for it. I took a year off. Phil, you took a year off with me, didn't you?
Yeah, just doing my normal everyday stuff.
Yeah, we got more important things behind the scene going on at that time, and that time is really important. Now, our followers wasn't bought; it was promoted. Our promoters decided to promote it. So I'm just putting it out there. I heard a few things, and I said I'll put it on my live when I got a chance. To them people out there, please just respect me a little bit. I respected you, respect everyone else. Okay, I have to say that on my live, Phil. Okay, so I heard it, and I think it's the right thing to do.
No, it's common sense. What you're saying is there's an option there to promote on Facebook, isn't there?
Yeah, it's an option.
And it's genuinely there for business use and for people to get the content reached out. It's not about buying followers or all like that. People get confused, don't they, when it comes to.
They really do. They seem like in the paranormal field, if they see you've got a big follow, that's suddenly, oh, you're buying followers. No, it doesn't work like that. Stop. No. You're promoting. They're going around giving people stories, and they'll get all emotional mixing, and they'll say, oh, you're promoting. You're buying your followers. Don't listen to anyone, okay? Do not listen to anyone. There's nothing wrong promoting your business or your hobby. If you want to promote it. If it's going to build up your numbers, then build up your numbers. Then that's the way it's going to work. Don't listen to any bull crap. It's wrong or it's not right. It's definitely wrong for them telling people about, oh, this is not right, because it's definitely wrong. They don't know what they're talking about most of the time.
Yeah, what they could do with doing is if they educate themselves a little bit, they'll probably have a conversation with Facebook, because they'll tell you exact same thing. They'll say promotions there to send you content and reach out to people who sees your feed, and it's as simple as that.
The amount of times I have to show a certain qualification in dealing with this type of job, I have to go training. Do you know all about that? I told you about this, didn't I, Phil, ages ago?
Yeah.
For my business to work, I have to go on training courses to make sure I got my social media in standard and also in the right place. I have to do courses to advertise other people's businesses. So when you have all these people saying I could do this, I could do that, It's not about can do this and do that and saying it's wrong or it's right. What is really important is how you getting your name out there. It's not only by word of mouth and by doing little videos, they promote it as well. They have to promote it, or they won't get the rhythm of or your analytic rhythms in certain place.
Yeah. It's purely down to that. Yeah.
Yeah, it is really down to that. It's really important to have the analytics. Oh, you don't look like yourself today, Phil.
Headache.
Oh, I got one of them every day. I give you one. You can have my one if you want. It much helps.
I think I'm getting everyone's me today. It's one of them. I must have walked into also around about 10 spider webs getting into the studio.
10 spider. What the hell?
Yeah, there's one near me door. Constantly keeps making the same web.
Yeah.
In exact same spot, and it catches you off guard because you open door. You think because the doors expanded out, you're not going to be in any cobweb whatsoever. But I go out, I hit a bloody cobweb. So I must have hit around about 10 coming to this studio today. Fed up of going like this.
Fucking hell, bro. Phil. Do you know what? I think we're getting older and we're getting tired, but then we're working quite a lot. This is my group page named People Ghostly Hunt Lives.
Yeah, cool.
Shout it out, Phil.
There you go.
See, that's also helping you promote it.
Yeah, and DNTV always likes to help people out, don't they?
Well, they do, but
there's no wrong in it. We like to help.
I actually do like networking, but I actually do that, but it's gonna be business working at the moment. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. I'm concentrating on the business and building the business up. I love networking, but I'm happy to network with a lot of people. If they want to network with me, I'm happy to network with them.
Yeah, I mean, we're always looking for us, so people to just come up and.
Hey Charles, hey buddy, long time no see. Do you know what? I think I might do some spiritual readings this weekend. Oh well, no, I'm waiting for that T-shirt, and I shoot. I want to do it with the T-shirt that I do because I think that'll look sick. He's still like, I can't really be asked tonight. I can tell he can't be asked. Look how tired he is.
Yeah, well, I've been like it for the past couple of days. I've not had really much good sleep.
Nah, is the mask helping?
Yeah. It's not that. Charles Rudd. All right, buddy.
Anyone next? Hello. I think we got like a lot of things going on in the background.
So when we mentioned Halloween, I like to stay in and watch films. What's everyone into audience? What kind of films do you like to watch when it comes to Halloween time? Me myself, I like all them up to date Halloween films that's been coming out. Do you know where Halloween Kills, Halloween Ends?
Halloween stuff is going to be amazing. But do you want to know something really cool?
Go on then.
It's Friday the 13th on Halloween Day. Look at your date on the calendar. Is everyone looking forward to Halloween? None, as I do not like anything horror. Ha 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 ha. I do not watch anything. You watch me scary. Now, I can be scary.
There's an alternative one you can watch. What's not scary and it's Halloween themed. Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh yeah, no, don't get into that.
It's kind of a mixture between two, isn't it?
Yeah,
that film. It's an Halloweeny themey type, but it's got Christmas in the title. It confuses me at times. That one.
do you know what I thought? I thought Friday the 13th was this Friday, but it's not.
No.
Shoot.
No, we'll just
Someone
look
said to me it was Friday the 13th on October. Whoever told me that they had it wrong.
Yeah.
I am doing okay, thank you. Wait, what's going on with this? Yeah, still have not watched that yet. Come on, Daz.
Yeah, it's a classic film, that Nightmare Before Christmas. Definitely.
Come on. Sorry, my ex-wife is trying to call me. So I told her I had a live today, but something's not right.
Yeah, these things, they're there to test you, aren't
they really are. But Halloween, guys, is coming up, and tell me what you're doing for Halloween for your spooky night. Are you going out with family? Are you going out with friends? Me, I'm going out for tea and watching Halloween films. Could be Friday night. I'm gonna watch Halloween night. I'm gonna go out for a meal with my son, but
cool.
Yeah, that's what we decided to do, is go out for a meal. But then watching a film, I might come back and watch what's it called? Yeah, no, I've got the name, like Friday the 13th. What were you going to watch on Halloween night? Are you staying in, or are you going to go out? Or?
Oh, me, I'm always in. When it comes to that, I watch all three. What is it? 3, 4 Halloween films, and yeah, I just binge out with some popcorn with folks. So that's my Halloween night sorted.
I get it. Anyway, look, we're going to play a little intro just to help you out, guys. Have a little watch. This next week on the 19th is going to be a spiritual reading. That's going to be an interesting talk about on the 19th. We're actually going to try and get a hold of some psychic mediums to come on the show and talk about it.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah.
That'd be an interesting conversation. All different types of mediums and psychics. They claim to be psychics out there, mediums, so why not have them on the show and talk about it?
Yeah. I mean, end of the day, if there should be a lot of people that's got things in common, and if there should be that good circle there, definitely.
It should be absolutely, see what medium says into the conversation. Danny, get in the box.
We're just looking at, I watched the old films like Frankenstein and Dracula, 60s and 70s. Nice.
Can you just imagine that? Can you imagine that? The 60s and 70s, back old days, Franklin.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there was one that I watched. I'm going to have to get the title. It's a very old one, right? But I actually enjoyed it.
Danny, if you're still here, man, get in the box and then we can have a little chat with you. Oh, he's on the train. Where are you off to? So Danny is one of my paranormal investigator for Soulswell Paranormal. And do you know what? He's an absolutely brilliant guy. He's done his certificate for understanding knowledge of demonology, and he's still learning and processing. So he's done that with Paranormal Academy College. Hey, Dom. And he is now studying with doing parapsychology as well. And the parapsychology courses we are taking is with Center of Excellence, and it's under CBD's body official. But with the Paranormal Academy, I'm not going to put you guys down. Do me a bit solid though. Check your spellings. Do your spelling checks. Because me and him got so confused when we were doing the coursework. We got so confused doing that coursework, Phil. Believe it or not, it was spelling. It was a few spellings. Even I'm dyslexia, and I'm like, wow, okay, yeah, no, I need to let him know about that. But obviously, it's different. It is a few demonologies out there, like Ben. What's Ben's last name now? Ben White. And we got you guys. We got a few other people we know we talk about. And we do give them a whole shout out. But when we have time, when we actually have time, it's getting a bit crazy for us. But in the winter time, this is where I get the most active moment time to get everything done in lives and doing podcasting and shows. How are we doing, Phil? Mate, hope you things are going well, and are you getting better, brother?
Yeah, getting there, mate. Just tackling an headache today.
He's not getting there. He's. This is not. Nah. I'm only joking. Now, Phil. But nah, it's an awkward day for us both because he's shattered. He's going through quite a bit at the moment. He's got an headache. Then I'm just Drew. I got a lot going on in the background. So, what do you think about these certificates, Phil? Again, sorry.
It's always good. I mean, we're looking at parapsychology, aren't we? And
yeah,
we'll be hammering that down hopefully very soon. I mean, it's good to look at these areas because at the end of the day, if you know things about parapsychology, demonology, then when you go to locations, at least you know what to assess, what to look for, and what to know and give as evidence for folk. So I'm all up for it when it comes to these certificates and stuff. Definitely.
It's definitely all down to the point. Everyone, I had a chat with some of the people in the paranormal field on TikTok, and they're saying some of them likes to do it, some of them don't, but they can understand why. But then they're saying it's more money for the person, and I'm thinking, well, logically, if you just think about the knowledge you've done and learn, and someone asks you, have you got something to prove? Then how are you going to prove it? Do you get what I mean?
Yeah. Like I've mentioned once or twice before in previous ones. What you can easily then say is, oh well, yeah, I have looked at it because I've got these achievement certificates that you can actually, you can see details to these bodies that's assessed and said, yeah, you've looked into them and we've passed them.
Do you think psychic mediums should have a winning award certificate for all mediums? Or do you think it should just stop because it gets everyone argumenting or challenging? What do you think on this as well?
I don't know about award winning, but
please put your comments in the comments. Sorry. Please put your comments in the comments as well about your idea, what you think as a paranormal investigator or as a public general.
Safeguarding, and let's say safety aspects of it.
Yeah,
I think there should be something done on them lines. As in, because you got to be careful of what you say to people. You can't just say, "Oh, you're going to die tomorrow," or "Oh, like that," because that's a general rule of thumb. You wouldn't say that. You'd have to have some sort of body there to say that person knows his morals at least.
I think it's so true what you're saying there right now, because if you say the wrong term in the word, say you're gonna die tomorrow. So if I did a reading on you and I said to you, you're gonna die tomorrow, your mind's gonna panic. It's gonna overflow, isn't it? It's gonna do a rush.
You don't know how they're gonna react, what they're gonna do. It's bad all. That's why sometimes it's always good to, and rightly so, what you've said before. You've a yes and no answer is always the best, because one, you don't want to give too much out, and
Shan, you're right, darling, from Wales. Keep going.
yeah, so one, you don't want to give too much out, and plus keeping it simple.
So it's really important for psychic mediums to have like some sort of certificate and some sort of safeguarding when they do the reading. Because if you predict someone's death and it goes wrong, it's like that lady. I don't know if you researched into it, but it's like that lady who predicted someone's death and then she got prosecuted. You know, it was all caught in the air. It was all kicking off because he thought he was dying. His money's being saved, and now I think it's like really important, but for safety purpose, I think it should be like you have to have insurance and have a cover behind you and something to say stated like, oh yeah, you're a certified business psychic medium or something like that. Is that how you're saying it then, basically?
Well, yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, if you know how to safely talk to someone
Yeah.
without them causing harm to themselves, then I think it's a plus, isn't it?
It is. It is a massive plus. It's definitely, I think it's something you can have behind you just to, like back in the days, it wouldn't matter too much. But now it's like 2024 and things are starting to pick up. And watching all these
People are
other,
getting more sensitive, and I'd say
yeah,
it's
really
probably
are.
down to COVID. People
the,
keeping
the
it more.
COVID situation, is it?
Yeah,
So,
I think.
so what do you guys think about like mediums should have winning awards and certificates? Do you think that is suitable? Or do you think it should be, nah, we don't need that sort of thing? What is your opinion on that story? Because it's really important to look at the aspects. It's like the spiritual churches, they were built to learn people to work together as one
Mm.
and to then say that person has done all the training, they're certified to be doing this and this and this.
That bit SNU, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm with the SUN, and I shouldn't be saying that much, but I'm with them, and I think it's really important to see what people's opinions about it. And
Well, I've got to get heads up to me, because that's what first. What got me intrigued into paranormal field were a spiritualist church. What weren't that what's not that actually that far from me here in Romarsh.
did they done the reading then for you?
Oh yeah, they used to do, and they still do. Do you know them open circles
Yeah,
that you tend to get now more often?
yeah,
Uh, when myself and my brother were looking into paranormal field and spirits, it were all taboo. People were like, "Oh, that's spooky. I don't want to be looking into that. That's dark." That were at the time around like 97, 98, 2000. It, witchcraft, paganism, and stuff like that. It were all tied under. Oh gosh, I don't want to be touching that area or looking into it. Uh, Now there's a shift. Uh, it's common, and people are looking into spiritual means of everything everywhere now. It's not a taboo subject.
I don't think like, well, I think it's like a lot of people is dipping into the spiritual field and the paranormal field, and it's definitely building massively. Now, nothing against religion or anything like that, but it's how it's building these days. We need to make people aware the what is safe to do stuff for people, because people are getting really sensitive into this and involved in it. And I agree with what you're saying. And a lot.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I've seen quite a few. I've been across a few. Uh,
Mm,
People that are emotional, sensitive people that then take it on board that there is something, let's say, in the house or around them, and then they get really scared and they don't know what to do. They get confused, and then they ask out for help. Now it's down to the person, let's say the psychic medium or or someone, if they set wrong thing, it can
lit up. It can
yeah.
lit up.
That's why I think it's good myself, in my opinion. For people to go through at least some safety aspect of it. When they're getting out a reading of such.
You know, I'm gonna share something to you in a minute, and if you can share the screen on it, are you okay with that?
Yeah. Send. Oh yeah, and by the way, that Dracula film it's 1969, right? And it's called The Blood of Dracula's Castle. It is an absolute belter. A great old black and whitish film.
I might actually watch that film film.
Oh, if you like your good old one, I'll send you a link to it.
Yeah, definitely send me a link.
I mean, I'd share screen, but it's got some graphic.
And we need that warning, don't we?
Yeah, it's got some graphic stuff on it. So
I just sent it to you in message.
yeah, my computer is doing my head in at the moment. Yeah, let's just get it up.
Are you still there, Julie?
Come on.
My Julie. Julie.
Oop, I've got too many screens. Let me just reduce.
All right. So this is a company for man's mental health. Okay. It's based in Bristol. It's based in Gloucester and England, between England. Okay, right. They are spread and they are getting quite further. So let me just inform you about second step. People who struggles with mental health, like myself, I struggled with mental health for a year in between from a very young age. And second step, if you males need someone to speak to out there, look for this. If you're based in Gloucester, Bristol, even look, see if they're in your area, check out their website. But they got a Facebook page called Second Step. Now, I'm on there myself. They're absolutely brilliant. If you have mental health problems going on, they're very, very, very down to earth people. They stand to your criteria. They have emergency support there. They have a lot going on. Even got independent living supporting system there. If you have a learning problem, or even if you have a situation like alcohol, drugs problem situation, it is involved. They will support you to help you build yourself back up. They helped me back when I had a final nervous breakdown a year this month. And this month I find it really hard to process that little last bit. But once it's processing, now it's really, really cool. These guys are top shape people. If we click on their website, so if you click on their website for me, please, but it actually gives you all intel about what they do. So about what courses they can help you with. Welcome to the Bristol Wellbeing College. You know, with mental health, man struggles these days to talk. They always get told to grow up, man up, shut up, deal with it, or like the local authorities do, point their fingers at the bloke who's suffering with the breakdown. And sometimes they do go a bit far, and that goes for the same with local authorities. But some local authorities are realizing, and some people in the business world, they are looking at bigger and bigger pictures. Now, if you do me a solid, Phil, go back up to the top. Okay. And I want to go to the homepage a minute because I'm much better going from the homepage. I'm going to show them something. And go down a minute, and it should say about the stories, people's stories. There's me. Can you see me?
Yeah. Sharp, click it.
Go back to the very beginning. Not the top, the arrow yet. Click on that one for me. You can see me. Now, don't worry about that now. Let's just wait for that. So this is how I was going through a rough time. You guys get to see me, what I look like, and oh my god, I do look a bit fucking out of shape there, don't I? Look at the double chin there, bro, and the beard. Fucking hell. So
I think you look pretty cool, dude.
So I'm quite tall. I'm quite tall. You can see how tall I am. Okay. And if you come down here a minute, go down, just stroll down, and it says stop there. It says from near homeless to living independently, how Ezra and the Hope Project helped Drew achieve his goal. Now, I'm going to tell you a little story how I achieved it with this Ezra. When I finally tried to end my life, I was on top of an actual building. I was on top of the building, and this is my story to help you guys out there. And that story, what it does, it helps a lot of blokes and helps a lot of people to speak out. And in my goals, I had a really struggling time where I was living. I lived in the South Asian army for a little bit. I put myself in a homeless place after leaving my ex-wife, after leaving an ex-partner of mine. What she said was horrible words, these horrible words. And she was making out to be this person she was supposed to be, but really found out I learned something new from this support system. I learned something new. And this story, it's about really how building myself up, what my goals are. Building trust, building respect, and letting blokes and everyone speak out. Just because I had mental health, does it affect my psychic medium stuff? No. Complete opposite side. This person I worked with was an absolutely brilliant support worker because
and that's an into Ezra.
Yeah. She done a massive job for me through the past. Okay. I said, doesn't it make me mental to what I spirits? Does it make me think I'm a schizophrenia, paranoia? And do you know what? That woman made the medical system push just to have me tested, just to help me out to understand I am not losing my mind. So she did. She pushed and she helped me. I went schizophrenia on mental health. I have got mental health, but it doesn't affect me doing what I do. Okay? It doesn't affect me stop being, being a spiritual reader. Anyone in sense says, oh, it's stupid, it's scary. It's not. Okay? So I'm putting this out there. Don't be alone. Don't be afraid to speak out. If you're a male, speak out. If your partner controls you, ex-partner controls you, speak out. Just the same as a female, speak out. They concentrate more on females, but they're not concentrating more on mans. That's why mans are having harder times to speak out, because they heard stuff from the past, but they're not going forward. And this is my story. This is how I'm building everyone else's up. And it's going to get far and further and wide. Yeah. And it does, by time.
Yeah, you also did there's a video, isn't there, to watch?
Yeah. There's a video
there. I think that would probably be good if we did a live premiere on TV or that episode.
We're going to plan it out, and we should do it sometime next week, I think. So it gives people a whereabouts. And I think it's really important for man's mental health to be heard.
Yeah, like I say, even if you're not in Bristol area or all like that, there is these programs very similar in your area as well. So definitely look it up if you've got questions or if you've got any queries. There's always support and help in your area.
Always, there's always someone. Stop looking at the floor and stop listening. If you can work with a medical professional like I did, medical professional was too busy concentrating on my learning disabilities and not concentrating on my mental health. That's what they were doing. they were concentrating on my learning disability, but they weren't concentrating on my mental health.
Yeah.
And I think NHS, not being nasty to them, I love what they do for their jobs and all that, but they way too much going on or saying, I'm an NHS mental health psychologist when they're really concentrating on a learning disability. That's not how it works. You know, if you think they don't work, go to a support worker with mental health. Look for a mental health organization and go to them. Don't put don't put yourself down.
I think your biggest obstacle, I would imagine, is emotions, isn't it? It's emotional.
What a lot of people done in the paranormal field for me, and I will say it out loud, and I don't care what the comeback is because it's got nothing to do with me. What a lot of people done is they used my fun ability, my emotion behavior as a weapon. They used it. And when we showed them all the feedback, I know I put my foot down on a few things, but a lot of people done a lot of damage in the meantime. And they didn't realize that. They didn't realize that. So, you know, it affected a lot of people. It affected a lot of people in my eyes.
Main thing is though, you're over near enough overcome it all, and like
Yeah, no, I'm not far off. I'm not far off. Like I've been dealing with like a lot of support system in between, like getting myself back out there, building my confidence, building my social anxiety. Yeah. And I'm nearly there. It's just that it takes time. But then people just need to stop talking about the person they got a problem with and leave them alone and move on forward. But sometimes they can't do that because they affect their own mental health then. I've noticed that quite often. Like if you got a problem online, doing stuff online, what a lot of people say is, oh, I don't suffer with mental health, or I don't suffer with this, I don't suffer with that. They just carry on. And they do it and they talk about you and talk about you and talk about you. Or they'll take it off social media and they'll talk to their friends, which is okay to do so. You know, but they can't help it when they can't do that because the damage they're doing is not only to that person, but they're doing the damage to themselves psychologically. And that's why I tell everyone, if you're going to argue, block each other, walk away, or leave that person alone.
That's it.
But if they see you doing better success on any platform or anything in life, they'll still carry on. But you just say, I don't care about that. But really, we just want to move forward. And that's it. And I think that's really important about the story. But it does talk a little bit about the paranormal field with not putting people down or nothing, just like how people uses you as advantage. And that's already going to be seen by like millions of people. That's already been seen by quite a lot of people. It tells you a story how I went through to how I, my own mistakes. Even my own mistakes get mentioned about like my own problems. It tells you like, it gives out a good story there. And it helps people to come forward to speak about their mental health. ADHDs don't have it easy. They don't have it easy. And everyone says you always claim on ADHD. ADHD is a different form of behavior, isn't it? It tackles in a different way.
End of the day, that's why professionals name these different things. It's because they're different in their own right.
But what a lot of people does as well, man, what I see as well is if you say you've got ADHD, they've got like, my cousin, my niece, my nephew's got it. He doesn't act like this way. Every ADHD or ADD, it is completely different behavior. Very completely different behavior. It's not all the same. Even a qualified psychologist and a mental health nurse will tell you it's different. Everyone's different.
Yeah. It's like,
but they label you with that same kid or that same adult, the same person. And that's really horrible, man.
Yeah. That's why you've got multiple different people what's got OCD, but in different ways also.
Yeah. It's like your dad's got OCD, isn't it?
Yeah, he has. He's been living with it for most of his life. There's other people who I know who's got it, and like you said, there's the germ thing in there where contact with germs as such, they don't like that, or it could be just tidiness. Do you know when it comes to like a picture frame that's slightly off, they've
Yeah.
got to make it. Another one is symmetrical. So if you've got one figure and you put it to one side on your shelf, they've got to have another figure to match it.
Yeah.
Or if
Well, if
not,
it's not
it'll be
shaped
off.
right, or if it's not given out right, they have like a meltdown in their head.
Yeah.
It's completely that's how they do it.
But I can imagine it's a complete nightmare for people as well.
Yes, it's definitely it is. I believe we all have some degree of mental illness and need help. I know I need some help, and that's it. That's the word that it is. I know I need some help, and maybe that my story, Charles, can encourage you. Go and speak to someone to get you help. And I hope so one day. I'm here to talk to you, you can message. But baby steps, man. A little bit by bit. That's how you move on forward. That's how you move on to your next life. How I done it, a lot of people question me, even the big top dogs in medical health board. They ask me how did I cope without seeing a qualified psychologist, without seeing them. Because Phil will tell you, okay, right? I'll give you this little quick story. But first of all, just to let you know, it's mental illness and then it's mental health. Two different things. Same processing, but different things. Phil, don't mention the person's name, but at the end of the bit, when I was sitting on my mum's settee, I was crying every day, when I.
Yeah.
And when I was going through that time, what was the worst bit you see me going through at the very ending of that bit when I was, what was the worst bit for you?
Well, obviously you were very, very irate. The most concern for me and within all that was self harm or harming someone near you, because you don't know what you're doing, don't you? Really, you're in a rage.
Yeah.
So anything around you or whoever could be in danger. So yeah, it's a scary process when you do see someone kick off in such a way.
It hurts when someone breaks your feelings, and someone breaks it down, usually for one thing and then to another. That's what it hits the most. But do you know what I find the most difficult moment of that? Do you know that bit when I used to scream and shout, get out of my head, because I kept hearing that person's voice?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was the final bit when
See, I always see things. These are like forces,
demons.
Demons. It's quick.
You're right.
I mean, I used to have them. Admittedly, probably back in time, looking at it, I should have really talked to someone. But I overcome mine myself. But that's just me. Everyone's different in different ways.
Everyone is, and I think it's really important. If we can just say one word to a person, I'm here to support you and go through with you, then that makes a difference. That makes it different. But what I've been seeing is a lot of I'm just amazed how this world is turning into slowly.
Yeah, I always see things on a silver lining. Hopefully, it'll get better.
I'm not gonna lie, but I am scared for my kids as they grow up. I am scared for my children, and I expect thousands of parents are worried for their kids as well. And if they're not, it doesn't mean oh, you're too weak and all that. It means, you have got concern how this world has turned into, the way selfishness, greed, behavior problems are kicking off. It's too powerful.
Plus, there's other things in play as well, isn't there? In
the
change of everything. The change when you go to school and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I don't want to say because it'll just we'll probably get banned for things, but there's changes in play that should,
Always.
but yeah.
Always. There's always changes. Before, because I mean, we're slowly coming to our end now. One thing, I've spoken to someone about this today. Absolutely brilliant woman. She was absolutely amazing. And we had a good talk. And about like the whole social media is taking over everything, like talking on mobile. It changes the whole story of life, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what people are forgetting? Do you know if you want to date someone, it's all done by mobile and talking on Tinder apps and all that?
Tinder, yeah.
What's
Swipe left, swipe
happened?
right. Yeah.
What's happened to the actual nature of actually getting on with your life and meeting someone on the outside world and not on an app?
See, I totally agree with you on that. I always say go with
Human,
flow. So
human connection, isn't it?
yeah, I believe that someday I might meet someone when I'm sat down randomly and someone comes up, talks, and I believe in that. I don't believe in dating apps or all like that.
Do you think it'll just come out of the blue when you bump into someone, just go boom, back
Yeah,
like Yo Day, romantic thing? Yeah,
love's and I don't mind saying love and stuff like that because it's true. Love's an energy in itself,
it is.
and it's a strong entity if you believe in it. I believe in it, and someday love will come across.
Do you know what I find? I do miss it. I do miss it. Back in the days, you used to go out and literally you would pull out everything in the trick book to get a missus.
Yeah,
I miss watching that.
I've never been that type.
Have you never been that type?
No, never
Dude,
been that type.
Dude, come on, you look like that type though. Like you've done everything in a trick book and you can get it quickly. I know a lot of people probably grab you, bro.
I'm more of a gent,
A gentleman. A gentleman.
Yeah, I'm more of a gent than anything.
Do you know what? I'm 100% honest. I'm good with my words and I'm good with like making people laugh. I don't know if they can accept an ADHD person in their life though. That's one thing I said to myself is my ADHD too rough? But it is what it is. Love is a killer. But people, try and stop using freaking social media to get pulled. Use back like in the days, for God's sake.
Go to a coffee shop or a park or something.
Yeah, get out there again. Stop letting technology win over your personal life.
I think I think I went to a Costa Coffee, just to sit down and relax one of the days, and I just found it amazing. It's just probably my old-fashioned way of thinking, but I was looking round at tables, and the only thing I was seeing were tablets, mobile phones. But there were other people who were probably the family members or friends on the same table, and they weren't talking.
They were just looking at their mobiles.
Yeah, looking at mobiles, drinking the coffee. While the friends or the family members there. Do you know if I would have done that? Let's say if I took my mum to or a friend, and I'm there with my laptop drinking my coffee and not talking, it'll be like.
Do you know? Back in the days, okay, right? I know. Back in the days, I used to grab all my friends' mobile, including my ex-missus's mobile, including mine. We used to get a bag, put them in the bag, and put them on the pram when we used to push the kid. We used to check our mobiles in the bag and not answer anything, keep our phones off, and then just be us for the day, like human connection. But people are so interested in technology now, they're forgetting what human contact or what human life is really like. And some people say, prove it. Prove yourself. Stop listening to computers. Stop listening to mobiles. Stop listening to other people around you and start using the doors. Get out them doors. Stop worrying about it. And if you have social anxiety, the reason why we got social anxiety in 2024, the 90 children's, before consoles were coming out, we actually were the real people who went out. We were the fun people who climbed and done some major things We even made dens and thought pirates were coming for us, or zombies, or police, or getting our hands into the dirt. What happened to that?
Making a den. I can remember them days when I used to go up to a tree and make a den.
Can you remember them days?
Yeah, I can't. To be honest with you, I don't think kids are all like that now. They won't like that. I think they'll be at home on watching YouTube or playing Xbox or something.
Oh, we just had a message. Give me 2 minutes. Who's that off? Johnny Depp, official.
Yeah, you got to be careful on them because for one, the profile has got no face on it.
But if it is, it would be cool. So far, I really appreciate your kindness and what's that say? Read it out.
So, Entertainment Day and TV channel, thanks for your love and support so far. I really appreciate your kindness. Kindly click on my fans page profile and send me a direct message. Brad Presley fans page.
Oh, it's Brad Presley fans page. I know you guys are. No, literally. Yeah.
Educate me, dude, because I don't.
Okay, so there's a lot of different pages out there, but it's fan pages. Yeah. So it's like Supernatural. Supernatural's got fan pages. And I knew exactly. San Jones, thank you for your... Oh, no. I know the fan pages, but let's just be on the safe side.
It's like that, though, isn't it? This is another thing when it comes to... do you know when you do your spiritual medium readings?
Okay.
You always get other mediums pushing their messages in your same feed.
But what a lot of people doesn't realize is, with the Brad Pitt, the one with fan pages, Tina's on them as well. Oh, I mentioned my ex. They're going to stalk it now. So, yeah. We got to be careful, though. It is true, though. Be careful. But I have seen these being done before, where they pretend to be someone, and then they actually have got a fan page bet for that person.
Yeah, they just want you to click so that they've got to click. Yeah, this is another thing about social media problems is trickery and what people do to try and manipulate to get you to do something.
I'll have a little click and I'll find out. I'll find out who the page is. Do you know I went into hospital? Remember?
Yeah. Yeah, you burnt your...
I burned my fingers.
Oh, dear.
That was me. But, guys, we have gone over an hour. So, we are planning to do a 2-hour show. I think it's coming very soon, isn't it? Really?
I'm not aware, but, yeah, I'm pretty sure you've got an host for a 2-hour one.
I will have a host.
Yeah.
But I am going to TikTok, guys. Just for an experiment. Oh, wait, I think that's burst.
Oh, you blissed it.
Yeah. Should be all right, isn't
it? Yeah. You just don't want to, probably, just be careful. Don't want to get all infected inside skin.
I'll wash it and then put toy roll around it and then go down to the chemist tomorrow. do a little first aid on myself, stick some sellotape around it.
That's it. Right then, dude.
Okay, let's call it then.
Do your thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching DNTV. My name is Drew Nicholas, but beside me is my partner, co-host Philip. Tomorrow, we will be doing some lives on TikTok. Keep an eye out if you're on TikTok. Have a right chat with me. But, guys, I hope you have a flaming good night, and I hope you enjoyed the show. If not, and it felt awkward, we do apologize. It is what it is, but there's not much I can do. We are tired and we are overworked. So, guys, see you tomorrow. Have a great night. And thank you for watching the show. Good night, Phil. Right. Give me 2 minutes. I got to do my sting. I may as well promote them.